Welcome ulit sa ating channel mga katulay sa Tagumpay. Ang bidyong ito ay isang 25 items reviewer para sa Fire Officer Examination tungkol sa Fire Code of the Philippines Part 2. Walang garantiya kung lalabas ang mga tanong na ito sa mismong aktwal na exam. Ito ay gabay lamang at dagdag kaalaman sa atin, na mga nagre-review para mas mataas ang tsansa natin na makapasa sa darating na pagsusulit. Kung di nyo pa napapanood ang mga nauna pa nating mga video ay huwag mag-alala dahil nasa taas lang ng bidyong ito ang mga link para doon. Halika kayo at simulan na natin ang pagre-review.
1. What is the fundamental requirement regarding exits in buildings or structures? A. Exits should depend solely on a single fire safety construction. B. Exits must permit fast escape of occupants. C. Exits should be obstructed to prevent unauthorized entry. D. Exits should be dimly lit for energy conservation. Correct answer. B. Exits must permit fast escape of occupants. Explanation. According to Section 2.01, A. Exits in buildings or structures should be provided to permit the fast escape of occupants in case of fire or other emergencies. 2. Which of the following is not a consideration for providing appropriate exits in buildings or structures? A. Character of occupancy. B. Fire protection available. C. Type of construction only. D. Number of persons exposed. Correct answer. C. Type of construction only. Explanation. According to Section 2.01c, appropriate exits should be provided with due regard to the character of occupancy, the number of persons exposed, and the fire protection available, among other factors. 3. What is required for exits to ensure free and unobstructed egress? A. Installation of locks preventing escape. B. Presence of obstacles to hinder evacuation. C. Regular maintenance of exits. D. Prohibition of exits. Correct answer. C. Regular maintenance of exits. Explanation. Section 2.01d mandates that exits should be arranged and maintained to provide free and unobstructed egress from all parts of the building or structure at all times. 4. In which circumstances can locks or fastenings be installed on exits? A. In all buildings for added security. B. In mental, penal, or correctional institutions only. C. In residential buildings only. D. In educational buildings only. Correct answer. B. In mental, penal, or correctional institutions only. Explanation. Section 2.01d specifies that locks or fastenings preventing escape can only be installed in mental, penal, or correctional institutions under certain conditions. 5. What is required to ensure exits are clearly visible? A. Adequate and reliable illumination. B. Darkness for enhanced visibility. C. Camouflaging exits for aesthetic reasons. D. Confusing signage. Correct answer. A. Adequate and reliable illumination. Explanation. Section 2.01f mandates that all means of egress should be provided with adequate and reliable illumination. 6. Which occupancy requires fire alarm facilities if a fire may not provide adequate warning? A. Residential. B. Business. C. Industrial. D. Assembly. Correct answer. D. Assembly. Explanation. Section 2.01g states that fire alarm facilities shall be provided in buildings or structures where a fire may not itself provide adequate warning to occupants, such as in assembly occupancies. 7. How many means of egress should buildings or structures with endangered occupants have? A. At least 1. B. At least 3. C. At least 2. D. At least 4. Correct answer. C. At least 2. Explanation. Section 2.01h requires that buildings or structures with the potential endangerment of occupants have at least 2 means of egress remote from each other. 8. Which type of openings between floors should be suitably enclosed or protected? A. Horizontal openings. B. Vertical openings. C. Diagonal openings. D. Slanted openings. Correct answer. B. Vertical openings. Explanation. Section 2.01i states that vertical ways of exit and other vertical openings between floors should be suitably enclosed or protected to afford reasonable safety to occupants. 9. What defines places of assembly according to the Fire Code? A. Gatherings of 5 or more persons. B. Gatherings of 50 or more persons in commercial places and 100 or more persons in non-commercial places. C. Gatherings of 1,000 or more persons. D. Gatherings of 25 or more persons. Correct answer. B. Gatherings of 50 or more persons in commercial places and 100 or more persons in non-commercial places. Explanation. As per Section 3 Classification of Occupancy, places of assembly include buildings where 50 or more persons gather in commercial places and 100 or more persons gather in non-commercial places. 10. What type of occupancy includes schools, colleges, and universities? A. Assembly. B. Residential. C. Educational. D. Institutional. Correct answer. C. Educational. Explanation. Section 3 Classification of Occupancy defines educational occupancy as including buildings used for the gathering of groups of 6 or more persons for educational purposes. 11. Which occupancy involves the treatment or care of persons suffering from physical or mental illness? A. Residential. B. Educational. C. Institutional. D. Mercantile. Correct answer. C. Institutional. Explanation. Institutional occupancy includes buildings used for purposes such as treatment or care of persons suffering from physical or mental illness, among others. 12. Which occupancy includes hotels, motels, and dormitories? A. Residential. B. Business. C. Mercantile. D. Assembly. Correct answer. A. Residential. Explanation. Residential occupancy includes buildings where sleeping accommodations are provided for residential purposes, including hotels, motels, and dormitories. 13. What does the mercantile occupancy group mainly involve? A. The transaction of business. B. Manufacturing processes. C. Storage of goods. D. Display and sale of merchandise. Correct answer. D. Display and sale of merchandise. Explanation. Mercantile occupancy includes rooms, buildings, or structures for the display and/or sale of merchandise. 14. Which occupancy group includes factories and processing plants? A. Business. B. Mercantile. C. Industrial. D. Storage. Correct answer. C. Industrial. Explanation. Industrial occupancy includes properties devoted to operations such as processing, assembling, and manufacturing. 15. What does the storage occupancy group primarily involve? A. Selling merchandise. B. Providing services. C. Storing goods or vehicles. D. Performing medical treatments. Correct answer. C. Storing goods or vehicles. Explanation. Storage occupancy includes buildings or structures utilized primarily for the storage or sheltering of goods, merchandise, products, vehicles, or animals. 16. What is the primary concern for low-hazard contents? A. Rapid spread of fire. B. Generation of smoke or gases. C. Explosion potential. D. Panic and smoke from external sources. Correct answer. D. Panic and smoke from external sources. Explanation. Low-hazard contents are characterized by such low combustibility that the only probable danger requiring the use of emergency exits will be from panic, fumes, or smoke or fire from some external source. 17. Which contents are liable to burn with moderate rapidity? A. Low-hazard contents. B. Ordinary hazard contents. C. High-hazard contents. D. Extremely hazardous contents. Correct answer. B. Ordinary hazard contents. Explanation. Ordinary hazard contents are those which are liable to burn with moderate rapidity or to give off a considerable volume of smoke, but from which neither poisonous fumes nor explosions are likely to occur in case of fire. 18. What provision applies to exits for buildings with high hazard contents? A. Exits must permit escape with a travel distance not over 23 meters. B. Exits must permit escape with a travel distance not over 10 meters. C. Exits must permit escape with a travel distance not over 30 meters. D. Exits must permit escape with a travel distance not over 50 meters. Correct answer. A. Exits must permit escape with a travel distance not over 23 meters. Explanation. Special provision for high-hazard contents includes requiring exits to permit all occupants to escape with a travel distance of not over 23 meters. 19. What is the capacity requirement for exits in buildings with high-hazard contents? A. 1 unit of exit width for each 10 persons. B. 1 unit of exit width for each 20 persons. C. 1 unit of exit width for each 30 persons. D. 1 unit of exit width for each 40 persons. Correct answer. C. 1 unit of exit width for each 30 persons. Explanation. Section 3.302 specifies the capacity of exits required for buildings with high hazard contents, depending on the type of exit. 20. Which of the following is not a classification of occupancy? A. Residential. B. Mercantile. C. High hazard. D. Industrial. Correct answer, C. High hazard. Explanation. High hazard is not a classification of occupancy as defined in the Fire Code. 21. Which of the following statements regarding exits is false? A. Exits must permit fast escape of occupants. B. Exits should be clearly visible. C. Exits can be obstructed to prevent unauthorized entry. D. Exits must be maintained to provide unobstructed egress. Correct answer, C. Exits can be obstructed to prevent unauthorized entry. Explanation. According to Section 2.01d, exits must be maintained to provide unobstructed egress. 22. What is the purpose of adequate and reliable illumination for means of egress? A. To save energy. B. To create ambiance. C. To provide clear visibility for evacuation. D. To discourage occupants from using exits. Correct answer, C. To provide clear visibility for evacuation. Explanation. Section 2.01f mandates adequate and reliable illumination for means of egress to facilitate safe evacuation. 23. Which occupancy group involves the gathering of people for religious purposes? A. Residential. B. Institutional. C. Assembly. D. Educational. Correct answer, C. Assembly. Explanation. Assembly occupancy includes buildings used for religious purposes among others. 24. What distinguishes high hazard contents from ordinary hazard contents? A. High combustibility. B. Low combustibility. C. Rapid spread of fire. D. Moderate rapidity of burning. Correct answer, A. High combustibility. Explanation. High hazard contents are characterized by high combustibility or the expectation of explosions in the event of fire. 25. What is the primary concern for buildings with high hazard contents regarding exits? A. Providing multiple exits. B. Ensuring exits are clearly marked. C. Permitting fast escape with minimal travel distance. D. Installing additional fire alarm facilities. Correct answer, C. Permitting fast escape with minimal travel distance. Explanation. For buildings with high hazard contents, exits should permit all occupants to escape with a travel distance of not over 23 meters, as specified in the Fire Code.
Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood mga katulay sa Tagumpay. Huwag kalimutang mag-like, mag-share at mag-subscribe sa ating channel para lagi kayong updated sa mga susunod pa nating mga video. Sana ay may natutunan kayo at nakatulong ang video na ito sa inyo. Good luck at maraming salamat ulit mga katulay sa Tagumpay.